Good day everyone, welcome back to my channel. As some of you have actually known that I've actually done up my workstation, the ideal workstation, but it's not completed. So today I'm just going to finalize everything just to show you that how my messy desk was before and after, and of course to show you the process of what I've actually done with my room, or should I say my work platform. Let's get into it. seen me show you the process of how I actually build up this workstation itself. On this right hand side itself, right, this is actually my work desk whereby I do my work and have my leisure, movie watching or YouTube watching, etc. And the other table, in fact, is actually my mode desk whereby I also do my videos on certain items on that desk. Now, just to bring you closer in, on part A itself, right, this is actually my work desk. Now, in the event if I were to leave my PC on and I were to actually work for work, as actually working from home, either with my Mac Air, my Chromebook, or my Lenovo notebook, or even my mobile devices, I'll make use of this Type-C cable, where below that, in fact, below this so-called monitor stand, there are all the cable links and there's a docking station inside. So what I'll do is when I connect this cable to either of my components here to work with, I'll make use of this KVM switch, which toggles my PC, and the other side is actually to my auxiliary device, which can make use of the keyboard, the audio interface, the speakers, and of course my mouse. Just an illustration, this is in fact my Mac Air, and one thing good about this monitor here itself, right, I can actually place any of the notebooks or Mac Air or MacBook Pro on it while I'm actually using the docking station to toggle between my work devices and my personal device. So this is actually my Mac Air, and if I were to click on the KVM, right, you will switch to my PC. See, this is actually my PC. So I can actually use the mouse, I can use the keyboard, not an issue. And let me just toggle back to my Mac. Okay, just to show you. See, I can actually use the mouse, I can use the keyboard, not an issue. And one thing good about this, let me just switch to my desktop, or should I say my personal PC. One thing good about this is actually that if I were not to use any of the devices over here, then I would just switch off my PC and I just want to work. I can actually make use of my mobile device and plug. So when I switch, this will be Samsung DeX, which is actually my mobile device, and I can actually just, oops, see, my webcam does work in fact. So I can do as per normal, browse the internet or such, hello world, see, not an issue. So this is why I actually designed it this way. The other part here, this is actually my Workstation. As I believe if you have watched my video, I've actually making use of this space to do all my testing and experience on PC components. Now, additional to this, right, this is in fact my microphone that normally I use for conferencing and for video editing. I've actually done it this way, that I've actually placed the arm stand in front and not the back. Reason being, right, I can actually swivel this. Okay, let me just swivel this. And you'll go to the other side of my desk, so I can actually do all the reviews, etc, etc, etc. Now, having said this, right, at times when I feel tired, I just want to relax, I can just switch off this device, or should I say, I can switch off this light, and to make use of this remote to turn on the ambience, as I can actually change the lightings, maybe to smoothing or such, so you can actually have an overview. And this remote itself, right, not only control the lights on my floating shelf, but it does control my PC fans too, as in like the LEDs, see? I do apologize if the audio is not that clear, as I was using my camera microphone. So right now it might sound different because I'm actually using the proper mic. Now there you have it. I've actually shown you how I actually construct my workstation, or should I say my dream and my ideal workstation, whereby I have first section on as a work desk, and the other section is more on moldings and doing items as reviews and such. Now, for those of you out there, I believe that some of you would very much want to have such dream and ideal stations for yourself, but you wouldn't know where to actually take off from. Now, if you are into DIY stuff and if you are good in handling tools, or should I say power tools, think about it. You can actually start to actually build up your own workstation or dream station. Now, there are 4 key points that I normally will stick to when I do certain projects, be it whether to do my room or to do any of the modes, PC modes. First, I will be very creative in a way that I will visualize what the outcome will be. If I do not have any ideas, right, I will refer to YouTube's. They will show you the ideal room and ideal dream station and such. Next will be structured in a way that what do you want out of this mode, or should I say DIY renovation. For me, it's actually basically a workstation and a mode desk. So this is actually what I visualize. And to construct it right, along the way, I would think that, what is actually visible, as in like what I need as a workstation to toggle between my PC and my work devices. And on the mode station itself, I would think about, I will need electrical plugs, or should I say multi-plugs. I will need certain layout like the cutting mat and such, and how to actually position cameras overhead, things like that I will put into consideration. Next will be like, you have to be self-motivated when you're doing such modes or DIY. So do them at your pace. Do not rush things, because good things will always come when you have the patience to actually do it. Next will be safety. In fact, this is on most top priority. Safety comes first. If you're handling with power tools and things like power drill, electronic stuff, etc., make sure you protect yourself, as in like wear safety glasses, wear gloves, and if you are dealing with electronic stuff, best is actually to wear rubber gloves just to prevent yourself from getting shot. I hope you have actually enjoyed what I've actually shared with you, and do remember to subscribe my channel. And if you have any questions related to certain modes that I've actually done, you can leave them on my comments. I will try my best to actually reply to you. Till then, take care, goodbye, see ya.